So this is the last question on the Google form, and we're asked to solve the system by elimination. So in order to solve a system by elimination, we have to add or subtract our equations together to eliminate a variable. Now right off the bat, notice we cannot add or subtract our equations in order to eliminate x or y. So what we have to do next is we have to multiply one of our equations in order to then add and subtract to eliminate a variable. I'm going to look at my y variables, or my y terms. Now the reason why I'm looking at my y terms is they're a little bit smaller. In other words, I can multiply one of my equations by a smaller number in order to eliminate y. So notice we have a negative 6y and we have a negative 3y. If I multiply my second equation by 2, that's going to allow me to then eliminate my y variable. So I'm going to be left with my first equation is going to stay the same. I didn't multiply my first equation by any number. 2x minus 6y equals 34. And now I'm going to multiply my second equation each term by 2. 16x minus 6y equals negative 22. Now if you're asking why didn't we eliminate x, you could eliminate x, and if you wanted to eliminate x, you probably would have multiplied your first equation by 4. The reason why I chose not to eliminate x is, notice I would have to do 4 times 34. That's going to give me a really large number. I'd prefer to work with smaller numbers when possible. So I chose to eliminate y, but you could eliminate x as well in this example. So next, in order to eliminate our y variable, we have negative 6y in our first equation, we have negative 6y in our second equation. We have to subtract our equations in order to eliminate our y variable. When we subtract our equations, we have to be careful. 2 minus 16 is going to leave us with negative 14x. Negative 6y minus a negative 6y, once again we're reading that as negative 6y minus a negative 6y, really means negative 6y plus 6y. Negative 6y plus 6y, those are additive inverses, give us 0. So once we subtract, we're left with 0. Y is eliminated. Last but not least, we have 34 minus a negative 22. Once again, that is 34 minus a negative 22. So we are dealing with these negative signs. That would really mean 34 plus 22, which in this case would give us 56. We're left with negative 14x equals 56. Now my last and final step is to isolate x. In order to do that, I have to divide each side by negative 14. Next, negative 14 divided by negative 14 would give us positive x, so we solve for x. 56 divided by negative 14 would give us, be careful, it's in positive divided by negative. That would leave us with negative 4. Now last but not least, I have to solve for y. I'm going to take negative 4, I'm going to plug it back into one of my equations. We always want to plug it into one of the original equations. So once again, we do not want to plug it into the equation in the red. Always choose one of the originals. Doesn't matter which equation, I'm just going to choose the first equation. 2x minus 6y equals 34, and you can choose the second equation as well. We're going to take that x value, we're going to plug it in. 2 times negative 4 minus 6y equals 34. 2 times negative 4, that would leave us with negative 8 minus 6y equals positive 34. We're going to add 8 to each side, so now we're just isolating y. That would leave me with negative 6y equals 34 plus 8 would give us positive 42. Last but not least, we're going to divide each side by negative 6. And we end up with y equals, in this case, 42 divided by negative 6 would give us negative 7. So we end up with our solution, negative 4, negative 7. And once again, always take that order of pair and plug it back into your original equations and make sure it checks out. Now there is a different way we could solve this problem. So we can also eliminate y, but instead of multiplying by positive 2, I could actually multiply by negative 2. And we multiply our second equation by negative 2 to eliminate y, we'd end up with the following. So our first equation would stay the same, 2x minus 6y equals 34. And now we multiply each of our terms in our second equation by negative 2. Be careful with our signs. negative 16x plus 6y equals positive 22. Now, if you're saying, why are we multiplying our second equation by a negative number? Well, notice in that first method we used, we multiplied by positive 2 and then we had to subtract. And we had to be very careful with those negative signs because we had minus negatives and we had to be careful when we were subtracting with those negatives. Well, if I multiply by a negative, instead of subtracting, I could actually just add my equations together because I'm dealing with negative 6y and positive 6y. Those are additive inverses. We can add them together in order to eliminate y. When we add, it's much easier. 2 plus negative 16x is negative 14x. Negative 6y plus 6y is 0. 34 plus 22 is 56. So it tends to be a little easier when we can add versus subtract. So if you multiply by that negative 2, you can add your equations together, and it may save you some time with those negative and positive operations. Last but not least, we divide by negative 14. Notice we end up with the same answer, x equals negative 4, just a different method to getting to our answer. So once again, if you multiply by a negative here, you don't have to worry about subtracting. You can add your equations together, and it may save you time and potentially some mistakes.